My name is Lauren Sauer. I am a research associate in the Department of Emergency Medicine and the Department of International Health in the School of Public Health here at Johns Hopkins. And I am also the Associate Director of PACER, which is the Homeland Security Center of Excellence. It's a national center for preparedness and catastrophic event response.Flucast is an app that focuses on influenza in the hospital setting. So it uses Google Flu and your own hospital data to create a predictive look at influenza cases for the week out in a hospital. And then you move to Surge, which is a hospital surge planning tool, and that is to help a user, it could be a hospital preparedness person or a physician or a charge nurse, create a picture of the surge capacity of the hospital or the unit or a healthcare system in the event that a bomb or blast occurs and creates a need for expanded bed capacity. You use the app to create a picture of when you will max out on your available bed capacity or available resources. So when can you no longer safely take the next patient? MCAPS is the most general. It's a tool that has 11 scenarios, 11 different disaster scenarios, and you can run the scenarios with specific inputs that allow you to create a customized disaster picture. So how big or small the disaster is, what the scope is, who's affected, the population density, even things in certain scenarios like wind speed, those sorts of things that can affect specific incidents. And once you enter all the things you want to enter and you calibrate it to the type of disaster you want, then you run the scenario and you have a picture of what your morbidity and mortality will look like. So the casualties associated with that disaster. And this can really be used along with Surge to kind of tell you what your hospital will need to plan for that disaster. This MCAPS is MCAPS 2.0, and we have everyone from field EMS people, paramedics, EMTs, field triage officers using it for training. Disaster education groups are using it for training. We have a lot of hospitals and health departments using it to kind of get a picture of what they can expect. Surge is a little bit more for health departments, hospital, healthcare system managers, or unit clerks, floor nurses, that sort of thing. Anyone who's doing any sort of hospital bed management. Community planners, business continuity people, they can all find these apps really useful, especially the MCAPS one. Our influenza group in the hospital has been using it pretty much since it came out, and they've found that it really closely models their predicted influenza cases with what they're actually seeing in the hospital. So we think that's a huge success because it kind of, you're always nervous with these new tools to put it out there and say, this is going to give you a prediction of X, Y, or Z. But knowing that our epidemiologists are actually seeing data that looks remarkably similar to what the prediction model is giving them is really a great thing for us. We really want to improve the science of disaster medicine, and we really want to make people safer before, during, and after disaster, the entire disaster cycle. And if these apps can do that, then we feel like we're well on our way to meeting that goal. We're really excited to create a mobile app. I think especially MCAPS is really suited well for that. We'd like to make a streamlined version that can be used in the field, can be run quickly, and can give you real-time answers. If you want more information, you can go to pacercenter.org or pacerapps.org.